I am a chronic overpacker. And if you're watching this video, you must be too. So tell me, how do I go from this to this? Let's rewind the clock.
3 hours earlier.
So I'm going to Europe in a few days and it's winter for them there, which means it's gonna be so cold. But the issue is winter clothes are so bulky. So now we need to figure out a way to stay cute and warm and be able to layer whilst still fitting all those clothes into our bag. Okay, so this is the bag that we're taking, but I cannot be using the whole bag for myself. So my aim is to pack half of it. Initially, I started by selecting all the clothes I wanted to take, but clearly that was not a good idea.
Bruh.
So let's turn this around. So my first tip is to use packing cubes. Now, hear me out, okay? These were game-changing when I first got them. I used to only be able to fit a few clothes in because I was also really bad at folding my clothes. But once I got these, they changed the game. You can fit so much more than you think into this, okay? Now, let me show you, right?
So they're kind of different sizes. I got them off Amazon, by the way. It was like $5. You could probably get them at your local Target, Kmart, I don't know. But you do not have to buy the expensive ones, is what I'm trying to say.
We can fit so much into this. Now, watch me use these packing cubes to fit way more than you would expect. And so that's my first tip, is to use packing cubes to maximize the space. And having more space means you can take more. So my next tip is to start with the essentials, or in other words, you can use like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. Now, the way this works is usually you have something like this. Mix and match it in different ways that you like. The point is that you start with this. Instead of putting in everything you want to take and then removing, which is quite hard to do. I know I get quite sad when I have to take a piece of clothing out of the suitcase because it doesn't fit anymore. Instead, what you should do, you should build it up. So you should start off with this 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method with only the essentials, and then after that, if you've packed your suitcase and you have a little bit more space left, maybe you can add that one jacket that you really wanted to wear just once for the photo. While I was packing, I actually realized I have some extra space, and so this is why the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method is great, is because you can add on from these essentials as you see fit. And so what I have here is I have 2 scarves, really thick ones, 2 fleece lined leggings, and a nice more fancier top, and a skirt that I can fit it into my packing cubes. And so that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm contemplating if I want to take these because we were saying that we'll go out to
A few kind of more fancier dinners, and we're also meeting up with some of our family friends who might take us to more formal dinners. And so I might bring these along with me to pair with the skirt, but if it doesn't
fit in my bag or my side of the bag, then I still have some ideas on outfits I can do without these, so it should be okay. Okay, now the other tip I have, it's kind of linked to the tip before, is to make sure that you can mix and match all of the items that you're taking and make at least, let's say, 3 different outfits using those items. So maybe lay it out, or you can even try it on and see, but doing this helps you ensure that you're only taking pieces that you're actually going to wear. And you need to take into consideration not just what do you like, what's easy to style, what fits in your bag, but also things like how often will you use it in that weather. Make sure you can mix and match outfits. Make sure. Okay, I swear I'm gonna stop adding things into my suitcase after this, but I just had a talk with my dad and he said we probably shouldn't wear snow boots while traveling because we're going through Singapore and Dubai as well. And so he said he does not recommend that I wear these on the plane. And so what I'm going to try and do is fit these into my luggage, and then I'll just wear these on the plane, and then I also have an extra pair of shoes. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Okay, so I have everything now that I want to try fit into here, excluding one of those jackets, which I'll take on the carry-on. And so let's see how this goes. So there you have it. I have successfully fit in everything I want to take into just half of this suitcase, which means I can share it with either my brother or my mom. And look, I wouldn't call this exactly a capsule wardrobe, but I think this is a huge improvement from what I used to be like as a chronic overpacker. Now, stay tuned for some travel vlogs, which will come in a few weeks probably, because I'm traveling for a bit and then I'll have to edit them. But I have dreams and visions for how I want this to look like. And so hopefully they turn out that way. Otherwise, just come along for the ride. And so until next time, bye.